long innings they have, then they will become attuned and accustomed to
What's
what
up, guys?
is necessary.
Sports to the bone in the place again, you know. West Indies, I'm sorry to have fight back, you know. Just going see if we can watch it for about an hour or so and have a talk with you guys. Yeah, man. So currently, West Indies they are 98 for 4.
And the over 98 for 4.
Yeah, man. 98 for 4. We are at. So a little bit of repair job being carried out by Jermaine Blackwood and Nkrumah Banner. You guys will remember that earlier this morning we had resumed on 30 odd for 3. Azari Joseph, he did his job last night as a night watchman and he's now back in the pavilion. You understand? But Jermaine Blackwood and Nkrumah Banner are both there doing their thing. And I must say that we are looking a little bit better. You understand? 98 for 4. Blackwood is there on 24 of 35. Banner is on 35 of 108 deliveries. So Banner really spending some time there, occupying the crease, one would say. Yeah, man. So me start off here, get myself ready, my viewers, because I tell you, you see, because of the rain and thing, we have a lot of mosquito in our place, you see me? All right, so shout out to all the persons that are on. Mr. Casanova say it's going to be a draw or Pakistan win. Moses say they need to bat the entire day and tomorrow. Contact 20 says, Sports to the bone, it's great to see the two local boys stepping up. Yeah, man, very, very good to see. Um, Mr. Casanova, it's more likely we'll have a draw, but if there is supposed to be a victory, then it's highly likely Pakistan might get it. If they are able to bowl us out. But from a general point of view, the game seems as if it's going to draw. We know that these two batsmen are set, yes, you understand, but we don't know if one of them get out, we don't know what the others coming in will do. So we just have to hope that they are able to bat right up until later on this evening or into early tomorrow. Because this game, if we don't be careful, we get ball out. So we need to try and enjoy it. Yeah. Contact 20 say Alzari needs a serious kick up. Didn't bowl well and didn't make runs. Well, I mean the job that he was asked to do as a night watchman, he was able to do that job, yes. Another wayward delivery by Mohamed Abbas down the leg side, and Jermaine Blackwood just turn it down to the fine leg boundary for 4, pushes the score on to 102 for 4, and the partnership so far is 57, right? So yeah, man, as I was saying, contact 20, Azar is definitely having a poor game, poor game, guys. You understand? There's no way of putting it or hiding it. He's having a poor game. Right now, the wicket keeper and Mohamed Abbas. This doesn't only seem like a discussion, seems like a big disagreement there. You understand? You know, yeah, man. Contact 20 say only way Pakistan will win is if we collapse. Exactly. And Pakistan bat quickly in the second innings. I think a draw is inevitable now. Yeah, man, it seems more likely that it's going to draw. The only way, as I say, contact 20, they might end up winning is if we pull off one of our usual or one of our well-known collapse. And I don't really see that happening now. So 102 for 4. Blackwood just got a 4 and has turned over the strike to Nkrumah Banner, who is on 35. Boy, guys, at one point in time, and I was actually saying that, you know, Nkrumah Banner really looked a bit shaky out there. You know, 3 deliveries in one particular over had him dancing. You know, 2 cut him in half, 1 took the edge and fell short. But he has definitely survived. All right, Gary Brooks says, Sports to the bone. Why West Indies keep on playing Powell? I think this is it for him, man. I think this might be it for him. They had to give him this series though. Here why? Remember, you know, we don't really have any openers. You understand? John Campbell was there for a period of time. They had to drop him. There's this next guy that can open named Moses. he hasn't been scoring any runs in any of the best versus best games. So, he's down the pecking order. So I think after this series here, Powell definitely going to be sliding down that pecking order. You understand? Um, so Blackwood on 29 off 38, Bonner 36 off 100 and what at 9 deliveries, 104 for 4. Moses said they should bring back Campbell. Remember, it's just the other day we had to drop Campbell. We just had to drop Campbell because of inconsistency. We not see which part him do anything as yet for bring him back. Remember when a man play 3 or 4 test series and don't do anything, usually you drop him for him to work on his game. If it is the case that regional cricket isn't being played, you expect him to step up and dominate all the best versus best games. You understand? That hasn't been the case, so I can't make a good case for him. I understand why he's not there right now. Contact 20 say, I don't count Azari as a night watchman though. He claims to be a bowling all-rounder now, so he needed some runs since he bowled so poorly. I can agree. I can agree, but the fact that they sent him, that is a job that he was sent to do. But I definitely see where you're coming from. Say yes. Miggins say, Trey say, news just in, West Indies have just avoided the follow-on. Now they should bat out the day if they want to draw. So it's 104. That means the follow-on would have now been avoided, and we are trailing by 198. Guys, my math isn't the best thing about me. See? So if you don't hear me give you some quick calculation and quick this, quick that. That's why we're happy for people like Trey and them people. You understand? So 104 for 4, 198. We trail by Zane, and Banner is there on 36 and Blackwood on 29. So what you say, Trey, that simply means we would have avoided the follow-on. All right. They say I think that Powell can get some runs in the test match. Well, if him bat a second time, then him need to score some big runs. You understand? But I must say Blackwood definitely looking impressive in this innings, guys. In the first test, I really pressured him. Well, I have always pressured him based on the way how he would have gotten out on a couple of occasions. But since morning, Blackwood has definitely played with maturity and authority. If the bowlers pitch up, he goes on the front foot and drive them for 4. And he's rotating the strike pretty nicely. I can see the batting coach there standing on the boundaries. Whoa, tight single there. I can see the batting coach standing there on the boundary. I don't know if that is to keep Jermaine Blackwood in check. You have to do that, But at this age, I think it is just maybe to give him some confidence and things, maybe not to keep him in check. Usually when you're coaching youngsters, say for example, when cricket is going on here in Jamaica and I take the youngsters to matches, I can't sit and watch them. I have to be on the sideline dictating things and, letting them see me. So I don't know if it is a case where they are doing that with Blackwood. Why Shine Shah Freddy just split Blackwood in half with that delivery. Moses said Hetmeyer should be in test squad as an opener. All right. Contact 20 say Powell get out to Shine Shah 3 times in 3 innings. He can't play him at all. Yeah, and I want to tell us, and he's getting out basically the same way. Last night I can say that Raston Chase and Craig Brathwaite, they definitely got a couple of good deliveries. You understand? Those deliveries, Craig Brathwaite, he got that in-swing in Yorker that took the stumps out, rattled the stumps. And Raston Chase got one that pitched on and just came back in sharply and bowled him. But Powell's delivery, not to I don't want it to sound as if I am knocking him. But he's always getting trapped, caught at the crease and either getting out LBW or just, throwing his bat like that and getting caught behind. So he definitely needs to work on that. He can't be a top order batsman and getting out the same way over and over. Same thing I would beat Blackwood. So Powell will need to work on that. Good defensive shot there by Blackwood. Facing up to Shine Shaw. Freddie Blackwood now 29 of 37. Hard ball. Hard ball. Say it look like Blackwood out to make some buck up runs, although you can count on him cause him head. My chip cause you know him head no good already. I want to tell you still, he's actually batting pretty nicely since morning hard ball. I don't really see him play any false shot. Him batting very good. Playing the balls and their merit and things. So let us see. We know Blackwood is a 30s man, so hopefully he can push on. They say Blackwood was in form. He absolutely get some big runs in this test match. Well, he absolutely will get some good runs in this test match. So yeah, man, Jermaine Blackwood not looking too bad at all. Mr. Casanova say, I hope the local men get 100 a piece would be nice to see. Okay, 100 a piece would be nice to see on local soil. Yeah, definitely. If they are able to get that, it would definitely be nice. Gary Brooks says, Sports to the Bone, West Indies need to keep Campbell in the team. Powell cannot bat. I mean, if we are going to be fair enough, Brooks, Campbell is not like they would have forgotten about Campbell, but Campbell actually got about 4 series on the track to prove himself. Failed a whole lot, so they had to rotate him out and try with somebody else. If you get 4 or 5, if you get four series to prove yourself, man, whole heap of matches that whole heap of innings that you understand. So I can understand. Campbell needs to score some runs also. Powell had scored a lot of runs at regional cricket, so it was only fair for them to give him a chance. Know that he would have proven in this series that he's definitely not the man for the job, then they have to look elsewhere. But I can understand why Campbell is out of the team. Kaden said, good evening, everyone. Big up Kaden. Hard ball say, Powell look like him now see the ball. Him need a test glass. KP say, who is PCB? CEO no. Do you have any information? Pakistan Cricket Board CEO? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, KP. I could try and pull it up, but I'm not sure. Contact 20 says, Sports to the Bone. I know CPL starting Friday, but I know Jamaica not getting semis this year. Contact 20, the team really not strong. And I want to tell you, I think Shakib Al Hassan has withdrawn, so that even make it worse. The team isn't strong at all. You understand? But you don't have to worry yourselves, guys. I am going to be covering the games, even though I doubt our side is going to do well. Contact say Patriots are Night Riders to win. Those two teams are the strongest teams on paper. You understand? St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots and TKR, they are the strongest. KP say, who is the bestest team in the world according to you? Well, I like to go off facts, and I like to base my thing off facts, not just emotions and things like that. I think currently, India or New Zealand, one of them is ranked. Hold on, the breaking news. The midfielder, breaking news just come on, what you jump up. I think India is ranked at top right now, or New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah. So it all depends on what the stats is saying. Let me just pull it up back here just to be sure. All right. India, yeah, man. So India is ranked at number 1. India is ranked at number 1 on 2,764 points. Australia, well on there. No, man, not India. New Zealand. Come here, say we're New Zealand. All right, sorry about that, guys. New Zealand is ranked at number 1 at 2,764 points, with India, Australia, England, and Pakistan running off the top 5. Yeah, me pull up at the match, guys. Hold on. Soon read the comments, guys. Me just have pull up back the match. All right, good. Hardball said that's why I say him head chip cause him we a play good and them him play a nothing shot. Well, I know him good. Street Life say yes, I think so. Yeah, man. New Zealand ranked #1. Mr. Casanova say Campbell got way more chances than Powell, and that is it. I have to be fair. You understand? Because based on the amount of chances that Campbell got, you know, I was calling for him. So I don't want it to seem as if I'm just going to tell him to carry him back and drop every other work. No, man. Not because he's Jamaican, and I won't do that. The man didn't play anything, so him did deserve to get dropped. All right, so Kaden, so what happened with the game? The game is going on, man. Contact say I don't want to see Campbell until 2022. Blackwood say good to see Blackwood and Banner hanging there. Yeah, man. KP say who is gonna win the T20 World Cup this year? I had initially said England. You know, England would have. I had predicted that England was going to win. You know, India might have a good chance also in their backyard with Kohli under pressure to deliver. Brooks say Powell cannot bat. Blackwood say Blackwood is really batting well. Technically, he looks like he can get 100 today. That's what I'm saying, and I am actually watching the game, you know, guys. I'm not listening to it, and I'm telling you, as what DeAndre is saying here, Jermaine Blackwood is actually batting very good. You know, he's not playing any far shot. He's not, you know, he's playing the deliveries on their merits. You know, Narayan say, when we have our two batsmen in Hetty and Hope not playing, it's a problem. Okay. Henrik say forwards batting style is like Shanda Paul and produce the result like him as well. Very much so. Clark say, hey bro, big up Clark. Trey say Powell so far in this series clueless and he is surely on borrowed time. I'm afraid it's time to move on from him. And sadly seems like no one is brave enough to open the batting. All right. Contact say time to interrogate Evan Lewis as a test batsman. All right. Clark say, what's your take on Blackwood batting performance so far? Excellent. Wow, they just cut Blackwood in two and got him. That is so. We just lost a wicket. Mohamed Abbas just got Nkrumah Bana squared up and caught behind. So it's now 105 for 4. Nkrumah Bana going for 37. Brilliant delivery by Mohamed Abbas. So that was a delivery pitch round about the half stump. Nkrumah Bana playing at it. It just took the edge and went through to the keeper. Hardball says, sports to the bone. Which one are they Campbell, Powell, and Devon Smith in a race we become the worst? It's an out of all time. Talawa owners don't have much of a sense. One tell us say, based on records, why shotgun, little bit better than Campbell. Blackwood said they are setting up the field with leg slip, short, and wicket. Interesting. Mid wicket, all right. So Jaden say Hope and Brooks should be in the squad. All right. Who is this now? Sharma 080 says show the video. No, I can't show it. Based on copyright, I cannot show it. Jaden say out. Yeah, man. Virat Kohli or Babar Azam, best batsman. Just look at the records. Virat Kohli is better than him. Trey McGinn say trouble. Yep. Oh no, yeah, man. So that is how the cookie crumble. Very good delivery by Mohamed Abbas. You know, a ball pitched on, well, in line with the half stump, left him a little bit. He went at it, just a little feather off the outside edge, went through to be taken by the keeper. Mohamed Abbas, he has been working very hard since morning. Blackwood says, so sad that Banner didn't leave that one. You know, I want to tell you, it was actually there to be played at, and Kyle Myers has come in and has been dismissed for a golden duck. You heard me right. Once again, Kyle Myers, the so-called batsman that bowls, has been dismissed for another golden duck. So there goes Kyle Myers once again. It's not just West Indies. There is an issue with all test playing teams with the opening position. All right, Blackwood say Myers duck again. Yep. Oh Lord, another golden duck by Myers. Yep. Kyle Myers coming down, ball pitched on the line of off stump, went at it, took the edge, and went through to be taken by the keeper. I would have said this on several occasions. There is no way you can have a number 5 batsman that is not able to make his age. Can't work like that. Can't work with that. Another golden duck. I know anybody can get duck, can get a golden duck in about. No man, too often no. Can't work with that man. Contact when you say Myers need some runs from you. Yeah, Myers need to go make some runs, man. KP say you are so nice to take my comment. Which comment not again, KP? Yeah, man, no problem. We try to go through all of the comments them. So Jason Hall, the former captains, walks to the crease, record of 51 matches, 2,361 runs with an average of 31. So he will definitely need to score some runs. So that delivery, very good delivery by Mohamed Abbas, pitched just in line with the half stump, left Kyle Myers a little. You know, he had already went out on the front foot. He was committed to the shot. The ball took the edge and went through to be taken by the keeper. Robert say Myers has not played a single run in this series. Blackwood say Myers cannot continue to be caught behind, caught in the slip. Yeah, him need to learn for that. Kaden say 307. All right, KP say your favorite team after West Indies. All right, my favorite team after West Indies. I like to watch I watch a lot of New Zealand cricket when they are playing. Probably because the New Zealanders are nice people. You know, the Kiwis are nice people. I watch a lot of New Zealand cricket, and I watch a lot of cricket from India also. Contact say Kyle Myers serious 3 in a row. Yeah, man, make him go on, man. Trey says sad seems like Myers went from hero in Bangladesh to 0. Mr. Casanova say must be a joke sports to the bone. Myers is a one-hit wonder, it would appear so. Contact 20 say not one run from Myers. Clifford says sports to the bone. They need to play Myers as a bowler, not as a batsman. There goes who is that now? Flashing through the Jermaine Blackwood. A ball outside the half stump. He went gun blazing through. After it ball went through the slip region there. So Blackwood living a little bit dangerously. So that was on a good length. He went to try and place it. You know, went between first and second slip for 4. All right, contact say I told you guys Myers is a test number 8. Kaden say you think that West Indies will make 307? It's highly unlikely, but let us see. Blackwood is batting good, and Hola scored some runs in the last game there. So let us see. Henrik say Myers was shown in the dressing room shadow batting all morning. You should have just stayed in there. You would have made some amount of runs. DeAndre said Myers cannot continue to repeat mistake and be selected as a batsman. We need frontline batsmen to bat in the top 6 period. Exactly. KP say favorite team in IPL. Well, this question I have gotten on several occasions. When you come on to IPL, I don't really have a favorite team. I am what you would call a wagonist where IPL is concerned. It depends on the team that particular West Indians are playing for. I will support that those teams. Myers average, Kyle say Myers, contact say Myers average must be under 40 now. He started with an average of 250. What is this? KP say, how is the weather? It's actually still bright and sunny. Well, not that sunny, but it is fairly bright. A little bit of clouds coming over. So let's hope that the rain will stay away. Let's hope the rain will stay away. Hard ball say Myers need to get dropped. Him not ready. Sports to the bone. Me tell you, say West Indies player is not making 200 of serve for the year. Mr. Casanova say our tailenders bat better than Myers. What a joke. Exactly. Contact say if Myers doesn't get runs in the second innings, might be time to give him a rest and reset. Probably. Blackwood say the average team has 6 frontline batsmen a wicket keeper and 4 frontline bowlers. And we are here basically feeling our way through with qualified 4.5 batsmen. Can't work like that. I haven't given the score in a while now. Whoa, nice lifting delivery there from Shine Shah Afridi, which Jermaine Blackwood could not deal with, and he just fended it off, and the catch was taken. So it's now 109 for 7. Jermaine Blackwood has been dismissed for 33. So that was a good lifting delivery from, by Shine Shah Afridi. That one went right up to about shoulder height. Jermaine Blackwood went up trying to play with a straight bat. I was thinking he could have gone with a flat bat, with a flat bat and try to play it. But it is what it is. Jermaine Blackwood, 33 or 50. As I would have said, Jermaine Blackwood, the 30s man. It is what it is. 109 for 7. Holder and Da Silva will have to do some work. Clyde say, I hope Blackwood and Jason Holder bring stability. Well, not gonna happen. KP said, who are you supporting in India versus England? To be honest, I'm not a big fan of England cricket, so I wouldn't mind if India win. Look like they should have picked Gabriel for this series. He would have taken more wickets and made more runs. Gabriel is injured. He's recovering. Blackwood gone. Yeah, man. Caden says sports to the bone. Farthest game West Indies impress you. Well, initially they were impressing me, but not so much now. Kingston 872 said, well, Ricky Ponting got 3 ducks in a row before a comeback century, and Marquardt has a nick name of him because of 4 ducks. Yeah, Kingston 872, but that is the difference between those 2 people that you call. We're talking about Marquardt and Ricky Ponting, people that can actually bat. Henrik say, and the collapse has begun. Moses say, only thing that can save West Indies is rain, and it's actually a bit sunny outside. Contact say West Indies love snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Blackwood say, I think Blackwood didn't pull because of the field set up short mid-wicket leg slip. And DeAndre, you had pointed out that a little bit earlier, that they had set the field for that. You understand, but it's not like he was even able to duck or to get out of the way of that delivery. The delivery was vicious. The delivery was very much on point. It was just he was either that what he did or pull. Myers ain't no Ricky Ponting. All right. KP say, will it rain today? Any prediction West Indies might get saved? Well, it's not sunny outside. It's a bit cloudy, but we're not sure if we might get any rain as yet. Robert say game over. Contact say whole day wash out and West Indies still can't survive. Contact say please rain. Boy, hard boss say tell you can't depend on Blackwood. He made no good. Sports with the bone rain did I try and save West Indies, but maybe it now go work. Robert say I hope that Silva scores. Boy, rough people, you're rough. You're rough, bad. You're rough, may I tell you. Caden say West Indies batsmen need to try not get out unruly. Their strike. Caden say West Indies batsmen need to try not get out unruly. They strike and get boundary. Oh, rotate their strike, I think you're trying to say. Alright, so contact 20 say Blackwood did well. I can knock him. Blackwood batted well, man. We're not gonna make because he got out, and it was not one of those careless loose shots that got him out. I tell you guys, this is sometimes when you get outfoxed by the bowler, you have to agree. Well, you have to lift your hats off, and that delivery by Shine Shah Afridi, it went right up to shoulder height. Remember, Blackwood is not tall enough, so it would have been the only option would have been for him to try and pull. As DeAndre highlighted, they had set up a field there to try and catch him. So when he went up like this, the ball just took the top part of the bat and went, and a good catch was taken to dismiss him. Yeah, yeah, KP. We pass the follow on. DeAndre say at least we have avoided the follow on score of 1-1-3. Think about yeah, you're about. So imagine you miss almost a day and a half to rain and still lose. Whoa! That delivery by Mohamed Abbas, that pitch about 5 or 6 inches outside the half stump. Jason Holler went for the shoulder arm and the ball nicked back in, almost took the half stump out. So let's see there. About 5 inches outside the half stump, and that one nicked back in and passed over middle and half stump. They're getting the balls to do some talking out there, man. Oh boy, I can't think of a way to say, but it's Saturday all over again. KP, it will be a huge lead. Kingston 872 say, yeah, the follow on avoided is a saving grace, maybe. I don't know if Jason Ola is going to last very long today, guys. I tell you now, Mohamed Abbas is working miracle with this ball. He hasn't taken a lot of wickets since morning, but he's bowling very well. Christian Myers hasn't faced more than 6 balls in any innings this series. Good lord. 3 ducks on the track. KP say Karen Pollard or DJ Bravo. I have always been a big fan of DJ Bravo, but I respect Pollard as a captain. I respect what he has done. But if you're it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about right now a genuine all-rounder, I think Pollard might be ahead of him based on the bat and the ball. But if I am going to pick somebody to captain my team out of the two of them, I would go with Bravo, to be honest. As much as our Pollard is doing pretty well, I would go with Bravo. I love Bravo as a captain. Kingston's 872 say, I still think Blackwood was luck. He squirted a few through the vacant slip region. Yeah, man, he had about 1 or 2 delivery through there. But when you're batting and the ball is swinging, that will happen. But from generally speaking, it was not bad innings. It was not bad knock. You understand? I don't hear anybody commenting forward alarm on that innings. Sports to the bone, never them compare Myers with punting. Them man prove over the years we want to do from Myers make 200, him can't reach him age. Yeah, Contact say Pakistan will have a massive lead. If Pakistan are smart, they will bat quickly and get the lead to around 3:30 and declare and send us out again early tomorrow. Because I don't know if we're going back out today. KP say who will do the magic of Brathwaite again this year in T20 World Cup. The magic. I think if we're going to have any magic this year, it might come from our bowling department. Maybe McCoy. Where the batting is concerned, anything magical that will happen will come from either Pollard, Hetmeyer, or Pooran. Maybe Gale if he's there. Pakistan will skittle West Indies out just after lunch, then go in and make a quick fire 100. Put West Indies back in before the end of the day. And I don't like batting at that tricky part of the day, No like when you batter. What a shot by Da Silva. Oh my God. That was a beautiful shot. That was a short delivery, rising up about just a little bit over the hip. Da Silva just stood and just sort of, what you call that shot now? It's not even a square cut. You would more call it, well, you can call it a square cut. Just went up and just, played a square cut, ball just raced to the boundary. Nice. Well, a square drive, between a square cut and a square drive. There about. But it was a beautiful shot. 113 for 7. DeAndre said forward alarm was really solid and wait and the bad balls to punch. Forward alarm, very, very good. I haven't seen such determination in a while, guys. He looked really good. Palmer said West Indies selected them are stupid because them should have changed the squad for the second test. Oh. Kingston 872 said Bravo responsible for that walk of the tour of India in 2014. Don't rate him at all. I am talking about when I talk about rating a player, I am talking about their ability when it comes on to cricket. You see what a man stands for when it comes on to their sometimes their personality and thing like that. Personality is a good thing, but when we're judging cricketers, I usually judge them based off stats. If we're gonna talk about nice guys and thing like that, no, I would go for nice people. But if we're talking about stats and somebody to lead, but I get what you're saying still. But the problem is, you see, sometimes as government or people governing the cricket, if you promise people a certain thing, you can't wait until they are in the middle of a tour to change it up. You understand? The players walking off really cost us a big setback. But you can't just put something in action and then decide you're going to split it in two in the middle of a series. It doesn't work so. Robert said, don't get excited over Da Silva. I was actually excited over the shot that was played. That is how I do it, and I like to, you see, just like why I tell the players to play each ball and the merit, I give commendations and I give praises based off each delivery play. So that was a good shot. I give him his props and then we move on. Contact say only West Indies could do this at home too. I praying for rain, man. I want them to win the series. Blackwood say square drive. Yeah, it was between a square drive and a square cut. You understand? But more on the side of a drive. Blackwood said Da Silva did a square drive off the back foot. Yeah, you can call it a square drive. It was between a square cut and a drive, but more of a drive. Robert said it's called an drive. No man, you never see it. You never see it at all, man. You never see it. You never see it. You never see shot at all, man. No man, it was a square drive. DeAndre got it right. It was a square drive. Boy, Jason Hola look shaky. Contact say Kyle Myers want to Kyle Myers want interrogating into the white ball teams and leave Test cricket alone. Wilson say that bro Myers that boy Myers, I tell you, a back foot drive. No man, it wasn't. It was square off the wicket, man. It was a square drive. No, the only reason I was stuttering with it was because it looked between a square drive and a square cut, but it was a square drive. Contact say we need even Lewis Poor and we need Evan Lewis Poor and Hetmeyer in the test. All right, Eric said that was Da Silva's normal one. Good shot per innings. Hardball said now give Alam no forward after the test. Done. No man. What you mean? Give the man in ratings, man. Talk about him. Remember say, I don't like with the out on the field and I give him confidence, Him back. Good man. Say big up. Nelson say big up. Hardball say Spanish drive. John Henry say it's time West Indies change the openers, bring back John Campbell. They who have only have name, waste time to place them. I would have given my thoughts on John Campbell already. So not really go back there. So Robert say, hey bro, did you play cricket at high school and what school? Yeah man, as I would have indicated on the live before, I went to Abutnat Gallimore in Centre. I played cricket. Robert Clark, yeah. I played some cricket. I played cricket. Wasn't any good. But I played I played when I was in school. Still playing now, but that would just be for the in the teachers league. Trey said look out for Myers in next innings because he is one duck away from being the cricket hardy. Poor ducks. All right, good. I don't know how many persons heard when I think it was Ian Bishop or Samuel Badger. One of them was talking about Fawad Alam, and he had indicated that at one point in time, Fawad Alam and Shivnarine Shandapal were playing first-class cricket together. Not sure, I don't remember where they said it was, and because of the similarities in technique, Fawad Alam had spoke to Shivnarine Shandapal to sort of get some tips on what he need to do when it comes on to really you would say master this sort of batting style. And just 3 words. Just 3 words Shivnarine Shandapal said to him. Just score runs. 3 words the Tiger said to him. So Forward Alarm got some advice from the Tiger, but just three words. Just score runs. You understand? It doesn't matter what you want to do. At the end of the day, you will be in the team base and the runs where you score. Kingston 87 to say, say although looks so shaky, you said I think he'll make some runs. Yeah, man. He's looking a bit shaky based on the deliveries that are playing, but he's not doing anything reckless, So if he sticks it out, he might score some runs because he's not doing anything careless. Forward batted well, retired hurt, then come back, still kept in concentration and made a century. Well done. West Indies batsmen need mental toughness. Yeah, man, the guy bat good, man. Robert said, do you still play cricket? Yeah, but not competitively like that. I play for the community and I play for I play in the teachers league. I play teachers cricket. Robert said, what's your top score? Well, in a competitive game, the highest I have ever made was a 65. I was more of a bowling all round now. If you give me a bat in the hand, I will do a little thing with it, but I was more mainly a bowling all rounder. I think I made a 60 something one at a time. And that was in a competitive game like that. I have had community games where I would have made more runs, like 80 and them scored, but I wasn't any Royal Dravid or any Shandapal. Mr. Casanova said, can't wait for CPL. No, these guys really kill my spirit. DeAndre said, Forward Alarm, 150 and 500. Yeah, man, top class, man. Top class. Phenomenal conversion rate. Top class. Narayan says, sports to the bone. On serious note, we need to stop playing test cricket for about 2 years and get our countries to play more 4-day games. But that is a problem, Narayan. If we stop playing test cricket, will we have the infrastructure or the structure to really get the players to a good level? That is the thing, We're half and half playing cricket now and trying to develop talent. Yes, but are we at the level? Will we be able to invest enough? And next thing, if you start playing 4-day cricket, you cannot play 4-day cricket to try and prepare a man for 5-day cricket. Foolishness that. When will West Indies batsmen realize scoring ugly runs is better than making flashy shots? I would like to know the same thing. Abid said West Indies batting is weak. Kaden said, how is the game, good or bad? Well, the game isn't good for us at the moment. It's now 115 for 7. We're trailing by 187. Joshua De Silva is on 6. Jason Ola is still yet to score. And Shine Shah Afridi so far has taken 4 wickets. So 115 for 7, trailed by 187. Shine Shah Afridi 4 for 33 of 13.3 overs. So we don't want Shine Shah Afridi to get an next 5 wicket all against us, man. Come on. I want to tell you, Shine Shah Afridi really looks good, That is why when we see our pace bowlers not really doing what we want, we can't really just say them young. And Alzarri Joseph is how much? Alzarri Joseph is maybe 23, 24. Shine Shah Afridi is about 22, And I like to encourage my bowlers to pattern people that would have done well at an early age. Rabada did well for South Africa in the under-19 World Cup, and then he came in and went into the team same time, and he hasn't looked back since. You understand? So that is the thing. One tell the guys outside actually looking a little bit cloudy, a little bit overcast. So I don't know if we're gonna get any rain. We might get some rain. 115 for 7. 115 for 7, 187 we trail by. All right, Wilson say once we avoid that follow-on, this match could be drawn. We avoid the follow-on long time, man, because with the 115, the follow-on was run about 104, 103 thereabout. All right, next comment say, you notice every time I am reading your comment, I have to say next comment. I hardly call a name because I'm not sure if your name pronounced Henrik. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the pronunciation. They need to start coaching these West Indies guys the right way from the grassroots. Waiting until they get to the test level. Try to catch up. old dog, try to teach old dog new trick. Exactly. We need top coaches at the grassroots level and at the regional level. When a man start playing international cricket, the only thing you should be looking at, maybe tweak a one and two things, yes, and thing like that. Maybe tweak a one and two thing, develop strategy and all of that. But you're supposed to be teaching a man how to bat at international level. Kaden say when is CPL tomorrow or the next day? I think today is what, Monday. I think CPL might be starting Wednesday. I think. Robert said out of the testing team, out of the test team, or the out of the test team or the ODI team, which is worse? But I want to tell you still, we have seen steady improvement in certain areas of both of them. You understand? But as funny as it might sound, we actually rose to number 6 the other day in the test ranking. We haven't gone that far in ODI cricket as yet. So as much as ODI cricket might be flashy and we get a good runs here and there every now and again from a Shea Hope and a Evan Lewis, we have to look at the general team performance. And based on that, our test cricket has done a little better. Kaden say apartment didn't eat can like iron not score. Kaden say lights apartment didn't eat corn like. I'm not sure, Kaden, I can't read that at all. Narayan say yes, but South Africa was banned for more than 3 decades. Look at when they came back from what happened. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying, Narayan, but my problem is South Africa was banned and they worked and came back good. But my problem is, do we have the sharp ball to Jason Holder? And we all know how good Jason Holder is on the pull. Swiveland pulls it, but there's a man down there. Yeah, back to the conversation. We all know how our thing is here in the Caribbean. Not a lot of people are willing to invest in cricket now based on the popularity. Well, it's not as popular as before. So if we say we are going to take a break, are we going to be able to really set up the high performance centers that are needed, the camps that are needed? You have to bear in mind, that when West Indies cricket is operational, they get sponsors, they get sponsorships coming in that actually bring money that they then use to pump into the grassroots program. So if we are going to stop totally, where is that money going to come from? If you understand what I mean. Anthony say, why they never bring in Hope for Power? Why man have Joshua Da Silva? Really? Joshua Da Silva ball pitched outside the half stump. Joshua Da Silva played at it and was given out caught behind. But I am almost sure I saw daylight between the bat and the ball. I don't know how umpire Brathwaite gave that out. Really? Mohamed Abbas bowler delivery, and I am almost certain there was about 6 inches between the bat and the ball. How comes Brathwaite give that out? Maybe maybe something is wrong with my eyesight. Look there. About 7 inches between the bat and the ball. How Brathwaite give that out? Look there. Jesus, what an umpire wicked. What if we didn't have any review left? What if we didn't have any review left? About 6 or 7 inches between the bat and the ball, and Brathwaite give them. And the ball, well, the ball did not make contact on his body. So I doubt it is the case where he could say that the sound. The wicket keepers laughing, the fielders laughing, everybody laughing. I doubt it can be a case where he would say the ball made contact with the body. Look, the ball didn't make contact with the bat. The bat did not make contact with the body either. So what sound would he have heard? My goodness. I'll know the wicketkeeper laughing. What a poor piece of umpiring. My word. One thing to note though, guys, Joshua Da Silva has been very aggressive. He's been on the front foot. I mean, he's not scoring yet. He's just 6 off 14. But he's looking to score off every delivery. Better be careful. Say, just call me Henry. Okay, yeah, man, I will call you Henry. Hopefully, I'll remember. Just call me Henry. It should be Henry, meaning Henry Incorporated. Okay, but the name got messed up, and I never bother change it. All right, Henry, I hear you, boss. Hope I will remember to say Henry when you type. Kingston say, I don't want the rain anymore. Want good game of Test cricket for West Indies day in tomorrow. I like how it's shaping up. Look like a mouth-watering contest. If them even lose, Brad, there goes the finger again. I was reading the comments, so I didn't even see it. Apparently that one is a LBW shout, and Joshua Da Silva, they have actually reviewed it. So let us see. I was reading the comments. I'm not able to see what's happening. Kingston SM to say, hold off the marks, sports to the bone. I tell you, watch him. Yeah, do you think Ola is our best batsman technically in the test team now? Want to tell you, hold on, Rastan Chase technique looking very good. So let me see. That one pitched looked as if he was hit outside the half stump. Hit on the pad outside the half stump, but it's a possibility that he might be clipping the half stump, you know. So let us see what Hawkeye is going to be showing. Let us see what Hawkeye is going to be showing, because it's going to be umpire's call. And Joshua Da Silva, yeah, review. That's not out. Outside out, impact in line, hitting the middle stump. So Joshua Da Silva has been dismissed. Maybe Mongrace Robert. I don't know what's wrong with the umpire. No, he might have to lunch. Look, so what's your CPL team? Well, my CPL team, I am from Jamaica, so I am with the Jamaica Talawas, but I'm not sure if we're gonna do too well. Henry said Gregory Brathwaite need glasses. He needs to be investigated. The umpire blind is a blind man that. Blackwood poor decision by the umpire. Yep. What the score? Hold on. Thank God for the RS. Casanova said everything is against even the umpire. Tracy, what a blunder, and raise the question of the umpires with their questionable decision. The umpire, the blind man. Other review, yeah. Joshua Da Silva has been dismissed, man. Everything, Casanova said everything is against us, even the umpires. Clark say he's out now, yeah, man. Henry say, well, Da Silva gone now. I told you he makes one good shot per innings, then gets out. All right, so Kemar Roach is now out 67 matches, 1,006 test runs, and 11 is his average, a best of 41. So Kemar Roach is out to do battle with Jason Holler. All right. Top Kingston said top of the middle. Yep. Clipping umpire must he get bored from Pakistan or what? Well, I don't know. Right. What the score? All right, the score. So currently the score is 116 for 8. Jason Holler is there and 1 run of 14 deliveries. Kemar Roach is yet to face. He will be facing up to Mohamed Abbas. Okay, then so West Indies batsmen need glasses because they are not doing so good in the game. Well, look at the batsman them and the umpire want glasses. Both batsmen are umpire. So 116 for 8, guys. It's not looking good at all. Kemar Roach out on the front foot and just touch that one back to be taken by the bowler. Is Kemar Roach going to give us a good innings again today, guys? All right, so 120 116. Guys, we have 121 persons on the live now. How much like we have? What is going on? See, jump down now, 110. How many like we have? Come on, man. Drop a like on the video. Drop a like on the video, guys. Kingston 872 say, I don't think the umpire is standing properly. Probably, well, I'm going to have to look back. I'm 116 for 8. But something as basic as he's standing, you know, he must get a master something as basic as he's standing. You understand, as he's standing, because that is how he's going to get a chance to see. You remember back in the that was back in the 70s, maybe about 50s, 60s, before I was even born, 70s. The umpires used to bend, because I guess that is the best way to really see what's happening. 116 for 8, and we have Jason Holler facing up, sharp ball, and Jason Holler pulls it for 6. They don't know they can't bowl shot to Jason Holler. Sharp ball and Jason Holler pull that for 6. So we are now 122. So one player to watch in the CPL upcoming, and one that have been there for a while that will come out better than they went in. So you're asking me one player that we should take note of. Well, I don't know. Maybe what's his name? This guy here from Jamaica, the youngster. King. Hopefully King will beat. Hopefully King. Hopefully Brandon King. William said disappointed. Hardball say when them understand to be a great batsman, you have to have good timing and the ability to pick up length off the early. Exactly. So Casanova said Jason Waller is too tall for those short balls. You have to be bowling extremely quick to really bowl good short balls to Jason Waller. And it can't be off. Can't be off any at all. You have to make sure you're spot on. Yeah. Kaden said, Sports to the Bone, you said, told you, Sports to the Bone, you said that told you the score 300, that's too much to West Indies. Oh, so Kaden is saying that he was saying that 300 would be too much runs. Robert just reminding the people to like up the live. Like up the live. Kemar Roach getting back on the crease. Hey, Kemar Roach have a shot when basically go forward and they jump back in the crease and just stop the ball with him batting. And better be careful of man and get out LBW. Kingston 872 said his head is slightly outside the line of the stump. If you watch the replay, his head is outside the line when doing the ball tracking. He needs to be more center. Yeah, then good spot that Kingston 872. But if he's badly lined, he's not going to be able to call the especially the LBWs. One thing me know, if that umpire not blind, if that umpire don't need glasses, me need glasses. Or hearing aid. I don't know wrong with him. 123 for 8. Kemar Roach has so far faced 3 deliveries, 0 runs, Holder and 8 of what's that? About 16 deliveries. We're trailing by 179 guys. Shine Shah Free operating 14 overs so far. He has taken 4 for 40. So Shine Shah Free once again standing tall. Heads and shoulder above the rest. Robert said, I will not bet my money on King, sorry to say. I won't bet my money on him either. I'm just hoping that he will come to the forefront. Not betting my money on him. I am just hoping that he will come to the forefront. Haven't really seen anything of late to suggest that he will dominate. You know, he had a good season up. Maybe about 2 campaigns ago, he had a good season. Haven't really seen anything from him since then. I understand. So he's still a wait and see where he's concerned. But we just hope still. Ah boy, peeps, it's not look good at all. 123. The man them just need one more run to get Forward Alarm score now. I think Forward Alarm had scored 124 and we are 123. So we just need one more run to catch back Forward Alarm. And that's one a forward defensive shot by Kemar Roach. End of Shine Shah Freed is over. So that is where they take lunch. All right, so we are just going to do a little bit more of analysis and then we are going to take a break and come back live later. So that is lunch, guys. 46 overs done, 123 for 8. Jason Ola and 8 and Kemar Roach there without scoring. So we are after lunch. Hopefully this pair will come back after lunch and will bat deep. And when I say bat deep down to about tea or somewhere there about, maybe about bat until tea time. That is Kemar Roach and Jason Ola. Highly unlikely, but hopefully, and carry it as close as possible to the end of the day's play. Because if Pakistan gets us out early, then you know they are going to try and score some quick runs, put us in for maybe about an hour later and try and get some runs and then see how they work it from there. Mr. Casanova said, looking like Pakistan game more and more now. William said these 2 umpires should be put to rest forever. Yeah, lunch. Hardball said you never check on Cottrell retirement. You know, me ask on my bridging, you know. Now, son, I'm bridging hardball, which part in the army. And him say I'm not sure. You say him say I'm not sure. You understand? So I'm not really bother dig into it anymore. You know. Me no worry dig into it anymore. So me not sure. Me not gonna tell you yes or no hardball. Me ask somebody what me think could I know and him say not sure. You see because him hard they camp because him mostly they on tour playing games and thing. A man can retire and you don't know, you know. So him say I'm not sure. Robert Clark say, what's your take on Akil Hussein? Akil Hussein is a quality bowler, you know. Remember, he dominated last year. He dominated last year and he got a couple of games in the West Indies team just now. And he played, he didn't do too badly. You know, but I think he need to work on a couple more deliveries. You understand? As a spinner, that is it in the world of cricket these days. You need to make sure that you have a lot of deliveries in your arsenal. But he isn't too bad. He's not a bad bowler. So he's not a bad bowler at all. I'm Anise, bring back Shea Hope. I'm Anise and Hetmeyer. Sports to the bone. Good afternoon. Big up Adil. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. All right, so that is where lunch is, guys. 123 for 8. Jason Ola and Kemar Roach operating. And it has been good bowling by the Pakistan bowlers this morning. We haven't really had a lot of careless shots. You know, we have had some good deliveries. Mohamed Abbas, he has been very good. We have had a couple of good catches in the outfield also and in the slip region. So all in all, West Indies batsmen, they haven't lived up to, well, they haven't done what we would have wanted, but you know, generally speaking, it's shaping up to be a good game. Robert said, do you see Thomas coming back from his all-time low? Why? It depends on his mentality, you know, because the pace, I doubt the pace hasn't left him, you know. So it depends on how hard he's willing to work and becoming fit. Because as I would have explained the science behind it, if you are unfit and you're overweight, then your balance is going to be off. Everything is going to misfire. You're going to pick up a lot of injuries, especially if you're a pace bowler. So it depends on his mindset. You understand? Other bowlers would have done it. Ravi Rampal would have done it, even though throughout his career he has battled the overweight problem, but he has done it on a couple of occasions. So it depends on what he wants. Hardball, if go on Google, you will see it. You see the way hardball fish around the topic. No, see, I hear hardball here, something and I try fish around for your confirmation, you know. Hardball, you know, easy, you know, all right, me I check it out. Why hardball, you know, easy at all, you know. Kaden says, sports to the bone. You bet on Shimron Hetmeyer. Shimron a good batsman, man. But where West Indies cricket is concerned, I don't bet on none of them. All right, Adil say I think West Indies should have played Warwican because the pitch is no that not green like in the first test. It is not as green as in the first test, but having said that, it is a reason why the Pacers are the ones getting the wicket. West Indies Pacers getting the wicket, Pakistan Pacers getting the wicket also. You understand? So it is a reason. I'm not sure, even though Warwican is classified as a specialist spin bowler, I'm not sure how much better he would have been able to do more than Rastan Chase, and Rastan Chase wasn't effective. So I doubt that would have impacted the thing too much. Blackwood said Brooks is still waiting on Myers' spot in my opinion. Brooks is still waiting. And that is the thing, you know. You see, if Alzarri Joseph lift his game and start taking some wicket, then Shamar Brooks can come in for Myers. That is the thing. All right. Contact say West Indies so poor. An entire day rain out and West Indies on the verge of losing. Robert, I wonder why Rakim Cornwall wasn't selected for this series to play in the starting 11. Think he's a good batsman. Yeah, he might be a good batsman, but I don't know if he's a better batsman than Rastan Chase. So that is why he wasn't selected. All right, so yeah, guys, we're gonna leave this one right here for now. You know, later on after the day, after they would have completed the day, we will go live. So later on, we're going to go live around about 6 p.m. Jamaica time. right? By then, we would have a better idea of what is going to happen tomorrow, if the game is going to draw or if Pakistan is going to push for a win. So as I'm about to sign out, West Indies currently 123 for 8, having faced 46 overs. The top scorer so far would be Nkrumah Bana with 37, Jermaine Blackwood with 33. All right, so 123 for 8. And I am saying if we come back from lunch and Jason Ola and Roach, they are able to bat for maybe another 45 minutes to an hour, and then after that, Seals can come in and bat for a while, then we might be able to say, all right, this game will be drawn. But we don't want to bat an entire day tomorrow. No, we don't want to bat an entire day. We want to take this one as far as possible. Let Pakistan bat, and then after Pakistan bat, we say, all right, we're going to try. But we don't want to have a whole day for bat tomorrow. So we're going to leave this one right here for now, guys. Gonna get some rest, continue watching the game, get back the throat up and running for later again. I will come and talk some cricket. Zin. But I really appreciate you guys for sticking around and doing this watch along with me. I know that some of you are watching the game while you are typing, and you would have sacrificed some of the time to really type and things in. We're going to leave this one right here for now, guys, until later on. Zin. Big up on yourself. I'm out.
They didn't hit the ball too hard. All they were trying to do is to get the ball between the